Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. You have me, Mark. Today, um, I have decided to replace my current phone, and I am choosing, or I am still in the process of selecting the next phone that I'll use to replace the current one. I had that phone. My current phone has been with me for some time. Just to give you an idea, the model is Nokia 5, I guess, if I remember correctly. And the reason why I'd like to replace it is because there are times where when the battery does not charge anymore, no matter how long it is plugged in. Number two, because of several drops, it already has a crack on the screen, and I don't think it's safe when it's the screen that you're touching that has the crack already. There is a risk of cuts or cut. Cautious being playful. Also, the storage has been an issue. The internal, I think, is only, if not 16, it's only 32 gig, and I relied heavily on the SD card, which is a big mistake for me because the SD card, SD, not SD. SD card I was using, or I am using, is the low speed type. So it affects the performance of the experience, especially if the phone you are using, no biting, the phone you are using or the application you are using is saved externally. And so those are the reasons why I decided to replace my phone, and not because I'm interested or keen on just getting a new phone just because there are new phones. I'm not really a fan of upgrades lately, especially when companies are taking advantage of, you know, just imagine a year has passed and the only upgrade that they can come up with the next phone is a camera, an additional camera, or a camera with a higher resolution. Basically, the technology is already existing. They're just adding another hardware to it. So it's, for me, it's not really much of an advantage, which is why I'm very apprehensive of replacing my phone. I will be keen on getting a new one if they add an actual technology that is new. Like, for example, if they can come up with a camera that a phone that has like those projection type communication, like just imagine in, those Star Wars sci-fi flicks where you have this communicator and then there will be a projection of the person you're talking to. And maybe if they can put in something like when you slap that image, the person on the other side gets slapped, then I would probably or definitely get one of those phones. So join me as I come up with some of the deciding factors in purchasing a new phone, and then in the end I'll show you what I came up with. Just a spoiler, I am not after the most expensive phone or the most recently released phone or phones. You'll find out when I can come up with the criteria. So I'll see you in a bit, but for now, there's laundry that awaits me. Hello mga kasubs, and we are back home. Apologies if I didn't take any videos during the process of yung acquiring or inquiring about the handset or the mobile phone that I've selected. Basically, there were a lot of dramas. In a nutshell, I went there Monday and it was only until Wednesday na na-resolve siya, and it has something to do with banking stuff. It's a misunderstanding. So final here's what happened anyway. I mentioned some deciding factors initially, the camera, and then from there we can come up with specs that should support the camera that I have mentioned, the those specs. Secondly is the price range. I think if I remember correctly, 10 to 15, but I'm hoping to get it at 10, or better if it's lower than that. Okay, what I got was not actually in my initial list because I didn't know that this model existed until I was there at the store. It pretty much shares the same specs as the S1 Pro. So let me reveal the brand already since I've mentioned the model. It's a Vivo V20 SE. Same specs as the S1 Pro. The difference that I know of are the following. Casing, S1 Pro is aluminum, this one is plastic. In terms of battery, I think S1 Pro is 4,500, this one is 41,000 or 4,100 milliampere or milliampere hour. I don't remember correctly, but I may have switched, but those are the differences. And then slight difference with the screen aspect, the screen ratio. It's just point something. It's not really that noticeable. And then the camera. The S1 Pro has a macro mode. This one does not, as far as I know. So basically, the memory and the processor are the same. So just imagine, same engine and stuff. It's just tuned differently. In my opinion, S1 Pro is meant for images in the camera and stuff, and then this one is more meant for applications to run smoothly. That's my thought, and that's the reason why I purchased this. I was intending to purchase the S1 Pro, but it's no longer available. I think it's because it came out, I think, end of 2019, something like that. This one came out 2020. Correct me if I'm wrong, just put it in the message. And aside from the fact, so it met the criteria of the price range. It's between 10 to 15. It has the camera that I basically like. The front camera is within the specs, although the only thing that it didn't have is the macro mode, which I don't think I would use that often. How many times would you use zoom camera, right? So, and then capacity 128 of memory or storage. It has 8 gigabytes of that RAM, I think. Because I don't practice anymore my profession, my course. Sometimes I forget. I mix up ROM and RAM. Anyway, quick unboxing. So the box looks very nice. It's like shining blue stuff. See, it does say 8 gigabytes. Oh, there you go. 8 gigabytes of RAM for your memory, and then 128 gigabytes of ROM for your personal storage. I prefer the higher memory because I'm no longer a fan of extended memory. Now that there are types of SD card, there's those high speed, and then those cheaper ones pala are the slow ones. So anyway, we took out the cover. It was already opened so that we can inspect it at the store. So it comes with this, and this one is for the this is the jelly case. Nice of the company, companies nowadays, they include the jelly case, because sometimes there are some models that are not really, that don't have available accessories yet, uh, and it has this. I call this the key, and this is the one that pushes the slot or the carrier for the SIM card, and probably the SD. First card gives us the quick start guide. It has the technical information. Okay, so battery is 4100 milliampere hours. So that means the S1 Pro is 4500. Okay, so some quick start information. And then this is the warranty card, important information and warranty card. So it's in mirror. Anyway, always keep your official receipt and that warranty card, so just in case it does not work within your expectation, you may bring it back to the store. Usually stores give 7 days replacement, and for the rest, warranty. Speaking of warranty, another thing that I like is the after sales support of this phone. It is said that it has a lifetime, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's a lifetime thingy. If you go beyond 7 days and it goes haywire, the labor would be free, the repair is free. You only have to pay for the parts, which is a kind of a good deal. This is the unit, by the way. Let's slide it out. This is the back part. So it's supposedly called blue something, blue omen. Okay, anyway, there are only two colors to choose from, blue and white. So it has this, it's kind of slim, just as reference. What can we use as a reference? Okay, this is a Nokia 5. So it's a little thicker, but definitely has more features in it. It has 3 cameras. I think 48 megapixels is the main camera, and it has that, I believe it's dual flash. There are 2 LEDs. There's this volume and power button on the side, which is kind of standard. It already has this glass protection, also standard in most phones that I nowadays. So we turn on the phone. It does not, I forgot to insert the SIM card, but I guess the next step is to provision it and transfer contacts, transfer applications and other stuff. So it's still starting up, so let's go through the stuff. So this one's just a cover to show us the charger. It's fast charging, by the way. This one is 33 watts compared to S1 Pro, it's 18. So that's one of the significant differences. It also comes with the standard cable and the earphones. And my favorite part of any unboxing is you look for special some things. Who knows, there might be 1,000 pesos underneath. Okay, so nothing's underneath. It's glued, I think. So basically, those are the contents of the phone. Pretty standard. They actually gave me a free wireless earbuds. Not really a fan of wireless stuff unless it's necessary. Mainly because it consumes battery as well. And the reason why I bought this phone is mainly to vlog or to do these reaction stuff. So battery is very important to me. And okay, so just to show you, this is how it looks like. How do I do this? Okay, so it's kind of bright. At this ready connect. So I need to connect it to Wi-Fi and set up stuff. So initial impression, the screen is not really that smooth. So it's like scrolling through a laminated folder. That's the kind of the sensation. In terms of speed, I can tell that this one is faster compared to an S1 Pro. It's tuned in that way despite the fact that they share the same hardware. In terms of the display, so it's kind of bright and vivid, I would say. So it does meet my expectation in terms of the interface and the appearance. Basically, that's my quick review. Will I recommend this phone? Yeah, definitely. If you're after price to feature ratio, and also if after sales support is very important to you, always go for a Vivo because they do have a good after sales support. Lucky for me, I didn't have the opportunity yet to test it, but after speaking with several salespeople and then users, these are the ones that have no or less feedback with regards to after sales support when it gets broken or something. And that's my feedback. That this is my choice. Let me know, you guys. Let me know if you have a different preference. How do you pick a phone? What type of research do you do? Are you like those geeky type that actually go through the benchmarking, testing, and stuff? And please show some support. Like, subscribe, talk about, share Sarsicles TV with your family and friends. You stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.